Ci mette un goccio di vino, ci mette, e lo fa quando è quasi cotto, che è quasi cotto, la ci mette dentro la cipollina.
Un filetto di acciughe, lo bagna nella pastella e lo frigge.
Dopodiché gli spaghetti ben scolati vengono risaltati in padella con il pomodoro.
Viene frullato, lo si vota nel recipiente.
Con la cipolla ci sperge pane perché ci si mangia tanto pane.
Di cipolla, un pochino di aglio, una bella infarinata di formaggio, pronta. Questo è ottimo, rombo al forno con patate, pomodori, olive, eccellente. When you buy fish, it's very important that it is fresh. It should not smell. You look for the eyes. The eyes must be round, okay, and protruding. This is much fresher than this one because it is much brighter, the consistency is tough, and when you smell, it doesn't smell like fish at all because of the freshness. When you buy carrots, you have a look, this should stand up, okay? And if this bends and the carrots go like that, they're not fresh anymore. And you can see that it's very important that you follow the cycle of nature for eating your vegetables. Because there is a reason why we have to eat oranges during the winter and cabbage with the high content of vitamin C. And also artichokes, they are wonderful for your liver to get rid of all the fat that accumulated during the winter. We're going to learn how to clean fresh shrimps. We take the head off with this part of the intestine, put in the back or all the way through. Then we push and we take the tail off. Now there is a little intestine vein running through the back. We wanted to take it out. If you wanted to have a good smell of the garlic, you must start with cold olive oil and cold garlic. Now I want this recipe to get also the flavor of a peperoncino. Then I add the peperoncino immediately with cold olive oil and cold garlic because the flavor of a peperoncino goes more into it. We're going to add the anchovies will. And we need to dissolve the anchovies. This is optional. If you don't like anchovies, don't add. But the anchovies give a lot of picante, good flavor to this recipe. Okay, they dissolve. After that, you can add the tomatoes. Okay, and we let it a little bit of salt. Poco perché le acciughe sono già salate. And then we let it cook now until the water evaporates from the tomatoes. Meanwhile, while the tomatoes are cooking, we need also to prepare the zucchini. A little bit of salt. No, I don't add right now any water because they need to saute with their own liquid. Then I add also some of this zucchini flour because since the zucchini, see, when you get the zucchini flour, you open it inside because this is the pistillo. Here is where the pollen is. You take it out. You take the pistillo off and then you cut it, and then you can cut it in half this way, and you add it to your recipe. Then I can add the milk. You know, your zucchini must be very tender and you must make it like a cream. Now I can add this, let it cook. Should be creamy, this one, okay? Now I can add my shrimps here. And they don't need to cook too much. When you see that they change color, they're ready. Add a little bit of parsley. And meanwhile, you are cooking the pasta. I add the pasta to the shrimps. The zucchini are ready, and then you add the zucchini. This is your recipe, gnocchi sardi with shrimps and zucchini. So, buon appetito!